the ever-changing world of transportation, trucking has been the backbone of our economy. But since the industry's deregulation in 1980, the road has been tough for many trucking companies. Welcome to our journey through the trucking industry's highs and lows over the past few decades. Today we spotlight the companies that once thrived but ultimately closed their doors. From small family businesses to larger firms, many couldn't keep up with rising competition, economic downturns, and fluctuating fuel prices. Join us as we explore the stories behind these closures and the ripple effects they've had on employees, communities, and the economy. Buckle up and let's get rolling.
Founded in 1930, Roadway Express grew to become a major, less-than-truckload LTL carrier, known for its reliable service and extensive network. However, by the early 2000s, the company faced mounting challenges. One of the key factors was the economic downturn in the early 2000s, which led to a decline in freight volumes and increased competition. Rising fuel prices also put a strain on the company's finances. In 2003, Roadway Express was acquired by Yellow Corporation, forming Yellow Roadway Corporation. While this merger initially provided some stability, it wasn't enough to overcome the underlying issues. Operational inefficiencies and increased regulatory pressures further exacerbated Roadway Express's financial troubles. The company struggled to maintain profitability and keep up with industry standards. In 2009, Roadway Express was merged with Yellow Freight, forming YRC Inc. This marked the end of Roadway Express as an independent entity, but its legacy lives on through its integration into YRC worldwide. Founded in 1929, Yellow Trucking grew to become one of the largest transporters of goods in the U.S. However, by the early 2000s and 20s, the company faced mounting challenges. One of the key factors was the economic downturn during the pandemic, which led to a decline in freight volumes and increased competition. Rising fuel prices also put a strain on the company's finances. Yellow Trucking received a $700 million government loan during the pandemic, but it wasn't enough to overcome its financial troubles. The company accumulated over $1 billion in debt and struggled to manage its operations effectively. Operational inefficiencies and increased regulatory pressures further exacerbated Yellow Trucking's financial troubles. The company struggled to maintain profitability and keep up with industry standards. In August 2023, Yellow Trucking filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy and ceased operations. This marked the end of Yellow Trucking as an independent entity, but its legacy lives on through its integration into other companies. Founded in 1981, Jevic Trucking quickly grew to become a heavyweight in the less-than-truckload LTL carrier industry, known for its rapid growth and impressive network. However, by 2008, the company faced mounting challenges. One of the key factors was the economic downturn during the late 2000s, which led to a decline in freight volumes. Rising fuel prices and increasing insurance costs also put a significant strain on Jevic's finances. In May 2008, Jevic abruptly closed its doors and filed for bankruptcy. The company cited high fuel costs, economic downturn, and tightening credit markets as the primary reasons for its demise. Over 1,000 employees were left without jobs, with no notice. Operational inefficiencies and increased regulatory pressures further exacerbated Jevic Trucking's financial troubles. The company struggled to maintain profitability and keep up with industry standards. In the end, Jevic Trucking's rapid growth and early success couldn't shield it from the harsh realities of the market. The company's abrupt closure left a significant impact on its employees and the industry. Consolidated Freightways, CF, was founded on April 1, 1929, by Leland James in Portland, Oregon. Initially a single-truck, less-than-truckload LTL operation, CF quickly expanded by combining several local short-haul carriers. Over the years, CF grew to become one of the largest LTL carriers in the United States, known affectionately as Cornflakes. At its peak, CF operated over 350 terminals and employed more than 15,000 people. The company also founded the Freightliner line of heavy trucks, which is now owned by Daimler Trucks. However, CF faced significant challenges in the early 2000s, including financial overextension from ill-conceived acquisitions, declining freight volumes, operational inefficiencies, lack of diversification, and increased regulatory pressures. The final blow came when a surety bondholder canceled coverage related to CF's self-insurance programs, leading to the termination of discussions with lenders and possible investors. These factors culminated in CF filing for bankruptcy and ceasing operations on January 29, 2002. Guaranteed Overnight Delivery (GOD) was founded in 1983 and quickly became known for its load-to-ride style less-than-truckload (LTL) operations, providing overnight delivery from Virginia to Maine, second-day delivery east of the Mississippi, and third-day delivery to Texas. The company's initials, GOD, were prominently displayed on its trailers, making it a familiar sight, especially in the Northeast. However, GOD faced intense competition in the Northeast LTL market and struggled with rising operational costs. On October 29, 2004, GOD halted its LTL operations and referred its customers to New Penn Motor Express, a subsidiary of Yellow Roadway Corp. The company continued its truckload and air freight services for a while, but eventually ceased operations entirely. Pitt, Ohio, was founded in 1979 by the Hamill family, who had been in the transportation industry since 1919 with Hamill's Express. The company started with just 3 trucks and a small warehouse in East Liverpool, Ohio. Over the years, Pitt, Ohio expanded its services to include less-than-truckload, LTL, truckload, warehousing, and distribution. Pitt, Ohio grew to become a significant player in the Mid-Atlantic and Midwest regions, known for its reliable service and commitment to customer satisfaction. However, despite its strong reputation, the company faced increasing competition and rising operational costs. In 2023, Pitt, Ohio filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy and ceased operations. The company struggled with financial difficulties and an inability to sustain its business model in the face of these challenges. Conway Freight was founded in 1983 as a subsidiary of Consolidated Freightways, CF. The company was established to serve as a non-union short-haul, less-than-truckload LTL carrier. Conway quickly expanded its operations, providing regional, interregional, and transcontinental LTL freight services throughout North America. At its peak, Conway operated more than 365 service centers and employed around 16,600 people. The company was known for its reliable day-definite delivery services to manufacturing, industrial, and retail customers. However, Conway faced several challenges, including intense competition, rising operational costs, and economic downturns. In 2015, Conway was acquired by XPO Logistics, and its operations were integrated into XPO's existing network. APA Transport Corporation, APA Trucking, was founded in 1947 by Arthur Imperatori Sr. and his brothers in West New York, New Jersey. Starting as a local trucking business with a single surplus U.S. Army truck, the company quickly grew, eventually becoming the 4th largest interstate freight trucking company in the United States. At its peak, APA Trucking operated a fleet of 3,500 tractor-trailers and 32 terminals across the U.S. and Canada. However, the company faced significant challenges in the early 2000s, including rising fuel costs, economic downturns, and increased competition. These factors led to financial difficulties, and APA Trucking filed for bankruptcy in 2002, ultimately ceasing operations. Aero Trucking was founded in 1948 and headquartered in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Over the years, it grew to become one of the largest and most experienced flatbed motor carriers in the nation, operating 1,300 trucks and 2,500 trailers at its peak. However, Aero Trucking faced significant challenges due to a multi-million-dollar accounts receivable fraud orchestrated by its executives. This fraudulent activity, combined with rising operational costs and economic pressures, led to the company's abrupt shutdown on December 22, 2009. The Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration had to issue an emergency order to ensure the safe transfer of Aero's trucks. Viking Freight System, Inc., was founded in 1966 as Viking Delivery Service. Initially, the company focused on delivering punch cards for Pacific Telephone, but it quickly expanded its services. By 1981, Viking Freight had annual revenues of $48 million and became a public company. In 1982, Viking Freight was acquired by Roadway Corporation and continued to grow as a regional less-than-truckload LTL carrier, serving the western United States. However, due to financial difficulties, Roadway sold Viking Freight to FedEx in 1998. Viking Freight no longer exists as an independent entity, but its legacy lives on through its integration into FedEx's operations. St. Johnsbury Trucking Company was founded in 1921 by Harry and Mickey Zabarsky, sons of Russian Jewish immigrants, in St. Johnsbury, Vermont. Starting with just one truck, the company grew significantly over the years, eventually operating 70 terminals and employing around 3,500 workers. St. Johnsbury covered an area from Maine to Virginia and west to Ohio. However, the company faced financial difficulties and filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy on July 15, 1993. The combination of rising operational costs, economic challenges, and increased competition led to its eventual shutdown. Preston Trucking Company was founded in 1932 by Albert W. Sisk and Sons, a canned goods wholesaler in Preston, Maryland. The company started its own transportation division to handle small, irregular loads that were difficult to ship via rail. Over the years, Preston Trucking grew significantly, eventually becoming a subsidiary of Yellow Corporation in 1998. However, Preston Trucking faced financial difficulties and filed for bankruptcy in 1999. The company's closure came as a shock to its 5,500 employees in the industry. Rising operational costs, economic challenges, and a lack of financial stability were key factors in its downfall.
Trucking companies are the backbone of the American economy, ensuring that goods reach every corner of the country. Their importance can't be overstated. They keep our stores stocked, our businesses running, and our lives moving. Yet, despite their critical role, the road is fraught with challenges. From economic downturns and fluctuating fuel prices to intense competition and regulatory pressures, maintaining a trucking company over the long haul is no easy feat. The history of the industry is filled with tales of perseverance and innovation, but also of companies that have struggled to stay afloat. As we look to the future, the resilience and adaptability of trucking companies will continue to shape the landscape of American commerce. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.